Hey YouTubers, you often hear me say, excuse me, talk about us coming together, us respecting each other's differences, and not putting on shows for the world to see, especially people outside of our community. Well, this picture is going to represent what I'm about to talk about. How many of you really know that Martin and Malcolm was closer in thought than you've been led to believe? Right now, I have a book called Martin and Malcolm in America by James H. Cone. And it talks about how Martin and Malcolm experiences shaped who they are. How many of you know that Martin started out more like Malcolm than Malcolm X started out as Malcolm? They don't like talking about that history because it would just disrupt the image that the media and certain people within the black community promoted of Dr. King because, some of our people are so in love with just having somebody out there to be honored, and I started to think about what's going on here on YouTube, how their brothers and sisters out here say they down for the cause and are very worried about their image and worried about how they come across and whatnot. I was watching some videos of black men and black women out on YouTube the last week or so that have been putting some pretty positive messages out. But I've noticed their channels, they're coming under attack. Some of the same people have attacked me or attacked them. Videos are being false flagged. But guess what? I've noticed some of the people who's doing it look just like me and you. And I'm sitting there saying, you would think after 500 years that we finally get through our thick skulls that we have nobody but ourselves to depend on. See, I'm afraid that we're going to keep going down this path and we're going to do what Martin and Malcolm did. We're going to wait till the last minute to realize that we've all been working to the same goal, but we have allowed other people to set the tone. Here it is. I've reported to YouTube this guy or this person. I don't know if it's a guy, but soon as a guy goes by the name of Southern Comfort. Yet again today, this person comes to my channel and put hateful messages. Now, this time I didn't record it. I didn't put it up because I think after a while, those who've been following me, they know the game. They know what's going on. And what the person Southern Comfort did was remove the comment. Now, this is why I say YouTube or people who work within YouTube have some hidden agenda. As long as we are out here arguing each other, as long as we're putting out videos and images that show us in the most negative light, those videos are heavily promoted. But if you got channels like myself and others who's telling us we need to stop it, we need to slow down, we need to do a course correction, we need to separate ourselves from people who claim to be our friends, we get false flag channels erased and whatnot. And you're sitting there scratching your head like, wait a minute. People can put hate videos. They can put videos with guns up. But the moment you and I say, we're not going to do this. Let's do something different. Let's be smart. We become the threat. And I just don't understand. What is it going to take for us as black people to realize that there are people out here on YouTube, people who come to our channels are manipulating conversations. A lot of these people are not black. A lot of these people are not white. They're really in between. And you have to question, why will a man or a woman or a group of people attack one brother or one sister when that brother and sister has not said anything derogatory or angry towards them? I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to go back to this picture again. This is what happened between Martin and Malcolm. You had a lot of people was go-in-betweens that were saying when Martin supposedly said this about Brother Malcolm supposedly said this about Brother Martin. And then they got to areas where white people throw questions at them, and because they've heard rumor, innuendo, they start jaw-jacking about each other. While everybody's like, look at them niggas argue. Well, guess what? They're doing the same thing right now. Look how you got brothers and sisters going, I use the term loosely, going on Fox, bad-mouthing the black community, but then those very same black men, black women who are bad-mouthing the black community to those white hosts, they're getting talked behind their back. They're getting subbed. They're getting this like, look at them niggers. I had a white guy that was racist. He wasn't part of the Klan or Nazi. He just didn't like black people. But guess what he said? Because I stood my ground. He said, I respect you. He said, but I'm going to tell you, some of your brothers and sisters out here, now let me phrase it. Some of y'all black brothers and sisters out here, they're talking behind your back. They're cutting your throat. Now, at first, I said, maybe this guy is out trying to cause division because that's a known trick. But he said, you just need to watch and listen. And when I did, I realized it wasn't necessarily him doing the thing because he was raised to, keep his distance. But he knew in society that he had to work around other stuff. But it was black men and black women that was ready to cut my throat. And the thing is, I was defending them and helping them. But because the sickness cause of racism and self-hatred is going on, they couldn't see it. So they said they figure if I'm doing well and they can't do well, we gotta take him out. We gotta take him down. And that's what's going on YouTube. A brother and sister get so many subscribers or so many views. You got another brother and sister ready to take them down. And guess what? The thing that gets me is those white people that we've blocked or banned off our channel or don't answer, they go to those brother and sister channel and badmouth us and start saying things that we never said and done. Because I guarantee you half the videos that I put up, people have not watched them. They maybe watched one video, misinterpret something, or didn't even watch it at all. They just read comments and figured they knew what it was talking about. So I ask you again, brothers and sisters, do we want to end like Malcolm and Martin, arguing with each other, nearly 8 years arguing with each other? Then when they get close to the end, then they realize, oh, we've been played. Then what happened? People start taking them out. The character is assassinated. I mean, look, this goes on today. Look what they doing to me. Look how we did Reverend Wright. Brother spoke truth. What did we do then? We threw him under the bus. And matter of fact, there was a bunch of videos out here on YouTube of black men and black women and groups talking about Reverend Wright. But now everybody looking for that type of person, that Reverend Wright. Everybody said, where's Farrakhan at? Wait a minute. You guys browbeat the brother. This man warned us for years what was going on. Now y'all looking for him to come lead. Man's 80-some years old. He go where he gotta go. He speak where he gotta speak. Same thing with Reverend Jackson. We browbeat him, make fun of him because the media says so. Same thing with Reverend Sharpton. But when something go down, we look until them brothers to come to our rescue. We can't become what we can't let them do to us what they did to so many other black men and black women throughout the years. But as I said before, I picked this picture of Martin and Malcolm because to this day, Martin and Malcolm are still teaching our people. Unfortunately, they've taken bits and pieces of these men's legacies and twisted. See, if we're going to talk about our petty differences, we got to understand the historical context behind this. Think about it. When you get a person coming to your channel saying some obscene things and do the research and realize that this person may not be a black person, or this person, if it is a black person, they got to have an ulterior motive behind what they're doing. They don't want to see us in unity. They want to see us divided. And until we realize that there are people out there who got questionable motives or like to see dysfunction, we're going to keep living in dysfunction.